Constance, I'm not going to lie, it kind of broke my heart a little bit watching them go through, Beatrice and Jorge go through what they went through last season. So how great is it to have this sort of reawakening this season and get to have maybe a little bit more fun?
On a scale of 1 to 10, 12.
It was wonderful. I mean, my character was kind of like kicking my butt it was this heart attack and drama and stress and isolation. And is she a cheater? Is she not a cheater? I mean, that was brutal. But I have to say, mid-50s to have to try to be a sexy person, that's also a different kind of pressure, but a more joyful pressure. And get to be, in the happiness of the relationship and the redefining of the sexuality in the relationship and more in the joy. I thought that was really, really great. And to rediscover a wonderful love and connectedness to Benito's character, Jorge. That was, it was joy. It was a lot of joy.
Well, not unlike Kate and Petruchio, they have their fights only to find out that they're wonderful partners and that they can go through anything in the end. And that's kind of what it was. It was, the joy is in the fight, the joy is in the healing, and the joy is in the next part as well.
Right.
We respect the characters, are crafted so well that we respect ourselves individually, and then together we're a wonderful partnership. So it's really fun to play. And I can't say enough about the writers who create these original characters and are so welcoming and exploring the full spectrum of our human journey. So it's a joy, absolute joy.
I feel like they're.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Constance.
That relationship of the mother and the father affects the grandparents, affects the kids. It's all intertwined. So it's not just us. We're just a cog in the big scheme of everything.
Oh, no doubt about that.
No, we're the machine that makes this work.
Oh, of course you are. Of course you are the flagship of the Diaz family, of course. How refreshing is it though? And you're talking about being in your 50s and having to be sexy, Constance, and all those other things. How refreshing is it to kind of portray a 50s couple on screen the way that you all did this season? Because we almost never see that, if not never see that affection and let's say that level of activity. Let's call it that.
Well, the kids are always the ones who get to have all that fun, right? And the character of Emerald's character, Lily, her love triangle is got everybody in their feels, but when we get to do it, it's not a love triangle. It's with two monogamous, committed people. I think it's a beautiful thing because that actually exists in society, and everybody has that sort of, if you've been in a long-term relationship where you have that like mid-level, little bump where you're just like, oh, are we going to stay in this? What is the natural evolution? And I think it's a wonderful example that because it is so human and we all live it, that it needs its representation. So I'm very proud that we get to explore that.
What's fun for me is the physical representation is really just underlining the emotional commitment that they have to each other. So whether it's just a peck on the lips, it sends shivers and it's really joyful. And whether it's, a gentle kiss on the neck, it doesn't have to be a bump and grind the whole time, but it does show the affection and the wonderful physical connection that couple has. And less is more kind of thing. And you get the full joy and understanding of why these people have been together so long, that they're into each other, in and out of the boudoir. So again, well-written characters.
And
less is more and more is more. You guys will see that.
Right.
And more is more, baby.
Well, my favorite is there's a moment where it makes our daughter uncomfortable. And that is also hilarious.
Understatement of the century right there. But you can also see it on Prime Video June 2nd. That's when With Love Season 2 comes back. Benito, Constance, always a pleasure. Thanks for your time. Appreciate it.
Nice to meet you.